All right, today is May 12th. Nothing much going on. Market is a little bit bearish, too much bearish, not a little bit. So I'm gonna just talk about the stock market now. Let's see what's gonna happen. Any question, anything? Hi, Ricardo. Any question you guys have, let me know. So looking at the stocks, let's see. Start from Apple. Now let's start from indexes right now first. So SPX, it's pointing down very big right now. So I think it's gonna go. If it's gonna go lower, it can go all the way back to 428.9. So there has room to touch 4,000. Um, Dow Jones, was a all-time high a couple days ago, 3 days ago, and the 4 hours got a dead cross, and it's just the beginning. The hourly doesn't show any strength here. A little bit, the bars are getting same size, but still we don't see a yellow on the TTM squeeze. For those who don't know, I always look at all time frames. So this is 1 minute, 5 minute, 15, 30, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly. I always look at all of them to make a decision to go in, out, or say and make any comment about any stock. So Dow Jones just start pulling back from the all-time high. RUT, nothing interesting about it. Intraday is a little bit bottoming, but if you look at the 4 hour and daily, it's horrible. And then Nasdaq is the worst, I guess. Yes, exactly. It's getting a little bit oversold. Yesterday they pulled up a low. So a lot of names are still a lot of names is still holding the level that they had the low yesterday, like Shop, when it didn't go lower than what it was yesterday, or Amazon, or many other names. So they're holding some levels, some big names. If you have a question, type it there. I will respond. Um, so yes, gotcha, that's right. It could be one of yeah. So anyway, let's go to Apple. Let's just look individual names. If you have a symbol that you want me to look at it, you can type it in the chat. I will look at it. So anyway, Apple indicators are pointing down. If it's gonna go lower, the max low for now is 121. If it's not gonna hold that, then we're looking at the next levels of 118, which I think it's not gonna go lower than that, because if you look at the Bollinger Band, 121 is the lowest here on the 4 hour. It's already out of the Bollinger Band on the daily. It's below it, so it's possible starting having some bounce. It's getting a lot oversold, but remember, in the stock market, oversold can get more oversold, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, so Apple is, even the weekly is horrible. So Apple long people, be careful. Amazon, nothing interesting again. Weekly got a dead cross, so that's very, very bad news. Daily is downward. 4 hours, it gave a golden cross yesterday. It was a good play intraday, but market was weak, so it was not a good swing. And right now it's turning flat, and again TTM squeeze gave red again on the 4 hours, so that's a signal. It may start going down again. Golden cross on the 4 hour is good, but that the angle needs to start staying high, not like turning flat. Nvidia, it's already below the level before that big news that they have. Right now is holding this 556. If it cannot hold it, we're gonna go down to 528. So we have 550, 540, and 528.52. Baba. Actually, I bought the bottom yesterday in my stock in my portfolio. It was a good entry. If it goes low again, I will buy it again. Today after hours is the earning, so we'll see what happens. Anything can happen. We'll see. But so far, the 4 hour looks great. The daily yesterday was good. Now it's gave red TTM squeeze again. But remember, the thing about Baba is, let me show you on the. If I can show you here, let me maximize this. So we go to weekly chart. Actually, let me tell you, yeah, weekly max. So if you look at the chart, you will see that the before Baba was always resisting the 200. The reason I had the 211.12, that level, it was because if you notice here, like in 2019, it went above, and many times it went to 211 and resisted. So here in 2000, yeah, I think this is, yeah, 2019. Here it resisted it to 211 many times, went to it and resisted and pulled back. So this 211 is really important level, and right now is defending it. Defended twice. One time here, and the second time was yesterday. So if it in the B in the ER it has a bad ER, hopefully not. Hopefully it has a good one. But if it had and it goes down, it's a buy opportunity again, because this is a really important level. Anyway, let's go back. So sorry, when I run YouTube, my computer runs slow. So even though it's the best computer. So shop, was really interesting. Shop again. If I could show you guys, let me just do this one, detach it so it's become easier. Okay, so shop again. Let me detach this and then make this shop. The level 1042, it was a really important level. I will show you on the weekly chart against, there are some levels on every names that it's always bounce off it. It's just when it was a top before, and now if it happens to touch it again, it will bounce again. So as you can see here, 1042 here, this level 261.8, this Fibonacci, is really an important level. These are the main levels you see here: 409, 651, and then 1042, and then we got 1675, my maximum target. Got close to it though. It got to 1500. Anyway, once it got to 1042, it will bounce, and you can see here, if I show you on the weekly max. Okay, the bad thing is the month, as you notice, the weekly right now is golden dead cross, and the monthly is about the dead cross, so it's a little bit getting bearish name. But anyway, gotta be cautious. As you can see here, 1042, you can see many times here, touch, bounce, touch, bounce, touch, bounce. So maybe it happens again, maybe not, but always watch this level. If it cannot hold the 1042, then God bless it. So anyway, let's go back to Netflix. Netflix, it was interesting. It was about to give a breakout yesterday, the 4 hour. It was very interesting, but because the market is weak, you gotta be careful. Always look at market. You have to look at individual name you play and also the market. A name cannot run alone, separate from the market. If the market is crashing, the chance is so low that another, one single name fly up, unless it's a news or something. But indicator wise, technical wise, Netflix was a very good bounce. You can see here 4 hours yesterday got a golden cross, but today, because it pulled back again, it came below it. So you gotta be careful swinging these days. So Facebook, again, some problem with the Apple stuff, so everybody's expecting a big pullback. ER was great, but as you can see, all the ERs are selling. Tesla, it's about the 4 hour to get a golden cross. I mean, you can see the bars are getting almost the same size, but you have to wait for more confirmation. The confirmation is, at least, at least 4 hour get golden cross, and daily and weekly is horrible. So if it cannot hold this 575, it's gonna go all the way down. So I hope not, but every downturn, it's a buy opportunity. So if it lose 575, we're looking at 547, 520, and 500. Remember, market always loves round number. But yeah, if it start going up, 650 easy to come. It just needs a little bit market strength right now. And right now we're looking at the reason I'm not trading right now. Let me show you. Look at just SPY. The 15 and 30, this is what I look at. The 15 and 30, the TTM squeeze is downward. So why should I trade right now? And even if you buy a call, which I usually do, I'm a bullish guy. Even if you buy it, the premium is gonna get killed easily, because it's pointing down. Look at this bar; it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. No sign of indication of this is bottom. Maybe there's gonna be 408 touch. Maybe we don't know. But the 5 minutes, a little bit of slow down here. Some people play Lotto here, but as you can note, You got a golden cross, a dead cross, and the 1 min. So it's nothing in strength here to play right now. Anyway, let's go to Microsoft. Microsoft, from all-time high, that ER was great, but it sold off, and right now you can see everything is pointing down. 239 was the lowest today. If it's gonna pull back hard, it has room to go all the way to 232. Google, what's up with Google? Google again had a great ER. It went below the ER level right now, and you can see it's oversold. So if it's not gonna hold, yeah, right now it looks like 2100 is coming, but yeah, the indicators are horrible. It looks very, very bearish. If this weekly gets dead cross, then you know it's not good at all for Google bull run. Anyway, Google had two just keep in mind, still I'm bullish. I will play calls on Google if it comes opportunity, because Google had two perfect earnings. So there's a chance maybe have a third one. So just gotta watch it, wait for some confirmation technically to see if we can grab something. But right now it's pointing down, so we're just gonna wait. SQ again, I'm thinking about actually buying this stock because it had a good ER and is one of the top processor for credit card. A lot of stores are buying the Square product. It doesn't have really competition. Others are too small compared to it, and but right now indicators are horrible. It's really, really horrible. I mean, even the 4 hour yesterday got a golden cross, but now it went below it again. Anyway, everything looks not good. SPY, just showing you the levels. I already told you 408. Then we're looking at 407 and 405. Worse than that, it can go all the way down to 402, 399. But max pain is 396. So keep in mind 396 is the worst that can happen. QQ, still going down market. Alright, nothing going on for me. QQ, as you can see, all the indicators on the long term, 15, 30, all of them are pointing down. So the level of 313 definitely is coming because of these indicators. If not today, tomorrow, or the next by Friday. At 313, definitely QQ. If I have to buy, if I'm gonna play a put right now, definitely 313, like expiration. Let me see how much it is actually. QQ. But the text held yesterday. So, and right now is QQ is below yesterday level. So if you want F313, let's say 314. Wow, it's so cheap too. 314 is only 27 cents, so it's a good lotto too. So yeah, I mean 314 P QQ is only 25 cents now. So if it goes to 313, it's easy. 313.4, my level is can easily get triple. Let's see. We'll think about it. Okay, Bidu. Bidu, I just had a horrible time. Poor guy made a new all-time high and then just all the way down, down, down. But the thing is, let me show you this. Bidu came down all the way to 174.5. You can see it here, and then it came down here and touched 176.9. So it can be possible to make a double bottom. So if it's gonna be a double bottom, which is possible because the 4 hour already gave a golden cross, the daily nothing interesting, the weekly nothing. So yeah, if it touches 177 again, definitely be a buyer. I put an alert here, so if it goes below it, I'm just gonna buy it. Yeah, it's good to buy it long. 177 for now. We'll see. I mean, after confirmation that it's gonna bounce, it's good to buy. Yeah, still SPY going down. QQ going down. So let's look at Boeing. Boeing was about to make a breakout a couple days ago, and I was very lucky. I swing Boeing and I got out at the open. But unfortunately, the rest of the market was horrible. So it joined the rest of the market and it's going down. So we're looking at 223. It's going down lower, and right now it's at the bottom of Bollinger Band on the daily. Nothing interesting, very bearish here. TNX, everybody's talking about inflation, inflation, inflation. Fed wants the 2%. So TNX is the 10-year treasury, something, whatever it is. So for the rate, so everybody's talking about 2%. I have 17.9, which is 179. And then, if it's gonna go higher, it can go to 2%, but the max it can go is 26. So yeah, right now its indicators are very, very bullish on this, TNX on the rate. So, and TLT is the opposite side of TNX. TLT is the, just Google, do some research about these indexes. It's about the bond and the stuff. So you can see TLT is going down, TNX coming up. Anyway, let's go to next one, BNB. ABNB, the lowest it ever had was 122, I think, or 120 something. So same like a Snow or some other names that made a new all-time low. It's possible Airbnb do the same thing and make it all. It's not too far away. So the year earning is next week. We'll see what it does. But that QQ put I told you was 25 cents. Now it's 30 cents. Anyway, ABNB. Yeah, it's 4 hours is about to bottoming, but it's very weak. It's possible to make it new lows. Roku was very interesting. Roku is bullish. You can see the 15 and 30 is very bullish. The hourly MACD is very okay. The 4 hour looks, this is what I love to see. 4 hour MACD like this, like the angle is wide open. And the daily is already gave 2 yellow bars. So this, if market gets good, this can jump. And especially I had a good ER, it's easy to break 337. So it just need a good market environment, and this can start running. mRNA. mRNA again, there's a battle between Europe and America about the patent of the vaccine, but yeah, it looks like very bearish now. Coin was very interesting. It touched 300, but right now it's getting a little bit weak, but it still has a chance to go up. I think if it go up, it can go all the way to 350, but gotta give it a little bit room right now. 350.95. So other names, let me see what names you guys ask. Okay, Tesla, Roku, CRM, any name you want, just type it there. I'm gonna check right now. CRM. CRM. Okay, CRM, it had a deal. I think I bought one of the company, I forgot what it was. Then it went it dropped so huge, from, you can see here, 251, it dropped all the way to 200, and then it bounced back recently. It went to 230 something, but then market became weak and it pulled back. So right now, just showing you the level, we have 213 here, and then an important level. We have 202, 200. Remember, always involves 200. Round numbers are always the most important numbers, and so if it misses 202, it can go to 195, but it should bounce. If it goes below 200, it should bounce. PLBY is so funny. This Playboy. Let's see. PLBY, it had a crazy run, but if you notice here, the daily, it gave a dead cross on 5/6, May 6, and right now is pointing a little bit down. It depends what's your entry point if you want to hold it. The weekly is still very bullish, but right now there is no sign that it's gonna bounce back. I need to draw Fibonacci. You can tweet me later. I will draw it and show you the levels. I don't have the levels right now. PLBY, Apple bouncing off Fibonacci 200. Apple 200. Let me see what's this 200. The 200 is 126. So yeah, I mean the 200 on daily is 126. I don't know which time frame you're looking. It was Tesla. I said coin. I said MVIS. Let's see MVIS. MVIS, the 4 hours looks amazing. Okay, and a little bit. It's a good long buy. I don't suggest buying this week, like next week option. But if you want to play long, but keep in mind the daily and the weekly, it looks horrible. Not too much horrible, but weekly, it's bearish. So it's better to wait a little bit more time. But right now, market is just not a good situation to play calls. Envis, I said. Coin, Google, I said that. Coin, I did already. Roku, I did. Bidu, I did. Baba, okay. Amazon is starting to bounce intraday. Let me check. Well, that even if it bounce until this 30 is not looking good, count on it. It can be a fake. You see here, it bounced, but fake bounce because the 30 minutes is still, the TTM squeeze is still very red here. So we call this fake bounce. So yeah, if you want to play this, you gotta just watch the 1 minute golden cross here, and then get out before it gets dead cross. But yeah, I mean, it's possible double bottoming now, but it's still the 15:30. It's possible we have a flat closing day. I don't think today is gonna be those kind of days that we're gonna have. Oh, here we go, a V recovery. Anyway, if you don't guys have any question, that's pretty much it. Just looking at indicator one more time, SPY. Nothing interesting. Again, look at these bars are just keep increasing. There's no sign that is bottoming. The 5 minutes is showing some hope, but it's not a kind of hope that you say, oh, I'm gonna buy here and it's gonna go up there. Yeah, as I said, it's possible that we see SPY 400. Alright, you guys all have a good one. That's pretty much for now. Just, yeah, thank you. Bye bye.